shit. The top 5 YouTubers. Okay, I would like to start off. One that I think we can all agree on.
Yeah, just say MrBeast, Joey.
No.
What?
Bill Wirtz.
He doesn't really
he
do
doesn't
any
up-
videos.
I think.
Yeah, but when he does, it's an event.
I think Bill Wirtz has the legacy of the best singular YouTube video on the platform.
Yeah, I agree.
The entire history of the world.
Yeah. I think entire history of the world is like the Citizen Kane for like YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like every YouTuber I know, they're like, yeah, that was what inspired me. That was the
But
goat.
I don't think he's like the goat of YouTube.
You don't think he's consistent enough to be in top 5?
No.
Okay, I think we should narrow it down with YouTubers that have had an impact on the platform in some way, shape, or form.
Well, if we're going off pure impact, you'd have to put MrBeast there.
I do think MrBeast should be on there.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I think.
Would you be inclined to put Felix on there?
Probably.
I think it'd be a disservice not to.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going on in terms of impact, then
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, so we got Felix and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Who else we
It's
got?
just, do I agree with the impact? It's different.
Well, okay, so I think there's like impact in 2 ways. There's like pure subscriber numbers and how have you changed? How have you like other filmmakers? How have you impacted fellow YouTubers and fellow people that have been on the platform? I think Casey Neistat should be on there. Like,
you know what? I don't think I've ever watched a single Casey Neistat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It did kind of change how vlogging was done.
He changed.
I recognize the impact he had on like vlogging and just like YouTube content creation, but I don't think I've ever sat down and watched a Casey Neistat video.
I mean, I think they've aged wonderfully just because he turned vlogging into this, handheld camera into just like a form of filmmaking and storytelling. And you can see, similar with MrBeast, you can see a jump in quality like in like the whole platform of YouTube whereby just him making content and being there.
What about someone like Mark Rober or like Tom Scott?
Yeah.
Someone like that.
I do like both of them, but
Have they changed? Have they impacted the platform enough to be in the top 5?
Yeah.
Smosh? OG Smosh?
I mean, if we're going back to like the ones who built the platform, then but if that's
Ray
like
William Johnson.
but if that's the case,
Yeah,
we have to go to like
Ray William Johnson.
we have to go to like =3 and like Fred.
Yeah.
Fred? My goat.
I would like to say Filthy Frank.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
I mean, he created an impact.
I think I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
Like if
It might not have been the most positive impact.
I actually like
but
you talk about
there was no one else like him, and there still never will be.
Well, there
anyone
never
like him.
there never will be because Filthy Frank is a time capsule.
Yeah.
You know, he is a signifier of what content was like during that time, and for the content,
everyone was watching him.
yeah, and I agree. I
think we need to put.
I think Frank deserves to be on there. I think. You know, it might not be the same positive influence that some of these other YouTubers have had.
Okay, so far we got MrBeast, PewDiePie, Casey Neistat, Filthy Frank. Who else?
Leafy.
Keemstar.
Oh my God.
Oh, he did start drama YouTube, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
I don't want to give him any credit for anything. So
Yeah. Who else has like a real
Marcus Brownlee could
I was
be.
thinking Marcus
Brownlee, yeah.
Ninja.
Oh, that's more streaming.
Yeah, it's more
I'd say.
streaming.
Yeah.
Fuck. Who's like the goat? Who's a goat YouTuber?
I feel like we need to go. I feel like Smosh.
Smosh could probably be. Yeah, I think so.
I feel like it'd be
OG Smosh and
OG
how
Smosh.
impactful it was on YouTube in general. It did change a lot.
I mean, they basically built what a YouTuber is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comedy Central. No.
Yeah.
Not Comedy Central. Is it College Humor?
College humor.
Comedy
Humor.
Central. That's
Can we agree on those 5 then? Unless we're missing someone.
Sure.
How did Mosh influence the landscape?
Mosh?
Mosh is so smosh.
That's what you get.
Okay. I'll agree to that because it's hard because there's so many influential YouTubers.
I mean, there was so many OGs back in the day, but I think, you know, the fact that Anthony is still quite relevant even to this day says a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Into.
And the fact that, like, you know, when Smosh, like, came back, it was such a massive impact on, like, the YouTube landscape, even though it's, like, generations old now.
I think the impact in later years has been not as much as the earlier years, obviously.
But, you know, I think they built a landmark for, or they built, I guess, the standard.
Yeah, I mean, they showed it could be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got to list them out. MrBeast, PewDiePie, Filthy Frank, Casey Neistat, and Smosh. Who is number one?
I don't know, innit? It's hard, isn't it? I don't think anyone's had as much of an effect on YouTube as MrBeast.
Yeah.
I hate to say that because I don't think it's like, I didn't think all the effects are positive, but I think you can't argue that he's probably single-handedly changed his platform the most.
I think so.
I think so. I think it'd be hard to argue that it's anyone but MrBeast.
I also think that like no one else has made more people want to be YouTubers than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's made, essentially like inspired the next generation of YouTubers entirely.
Yeah.
Totally.
I totally
I think
agree
he's
with
also
that.
like legitimized YouTube as well as like
100%.
an actual form
Yeah, I think
of,
you know, when you're that big, I think there's good and bad effects of being so influential from just being yourself. I think that we have this style of YouTube now that is being pushed, that is kind of, for a lot of people, I think why it works for Jimmy is people don't realize why it works for Jimmy. And so a lot of people, it just comes off as brain dead.
Yeah.
You're like, what am I watching? But it has like, it does so well.
Yeah.
So I think there's impacts like that, but there's also impacts like, hey, yeah, like you said, he's legitimized YouTube.
Yeah.
He's shown the power of YouTube and kind of made mainstream media kind of start to take notice a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I think it's hard to not argue that he's number one.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
right.
Which makes number 2 hard.
Probably Felix.
For me, it's I'd say it's Felix.
He'd hate for us to say that. He'd be like,
It's like, why am I not number one?
I mean, yeah, just the king of Let's Plays for how long?
Yeah.
I mean, he was the face of YouTube for so long.
Well, he was the face, and like MrBeast, he's kind of defined the trend of Let's Plays, which was a huge part of, you know, the explosion of video games on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that was an entire era of YouTube that he was just the king of for so fucking long.
All right, so Felix number 2.
Number 2 is where it gets hard.
I'd probably say Neistat number 3, just because of the changing the entire vlog scene.
Yeah.
Basically changing how videos were made.
Yeah.
In the same level that kind of like MrBeast did.
I feel like Neistat was one of the core contributors to seeing that huge quality jump on YouTube.
It's a huge quality jump after his videos.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he had such an influence. Like
it was like magic when he was doing it.
Oh, exactly.
People couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I think, you know, he might have not have had as much of a subscriber count as the big YouTubers now, but his impact on the time before YouTube,
and his daily vlog series was probably one of the most watched things ever.
I feel like he takes a lot of credit for YouTube as a platform being respected as not just funny haha internet videos, but actual short films and with core production values. So I think he deserves to go number 3.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Also, Lemino could be up there for
Lemino
kind of
could
making
as
these,
well.
for kind of popularizing. I feel like he kind of popularized the long form, explain kind of like the style of videos that he does. I don't know how to explain what it is. The long form, because people did long videos before, but the style that he makes videos has been. I don't know if he's even the first to make it, but
no,
definitely the most popular.
It's not Lemino. It's got to be Every Frame a Second.
Oh,
He
was huge.
is quit now, but he started the video essays.
Yeah.
He started YouTube video essays.
I
That
think
was him.
I think I've seen every video of his maybe like 10 times over.
Yeah.
I've never seen this guy's channel.
Every Frame of Painting.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
He's like he is a professional movie editor.
Yeah.
And he did these like 10 to 15 minute short video essays about like certain techniques in films, but they were so well made that you don't even have to care about film to like.
Cool.
You should watch them. They're really good.
I mean
really
he was like the progenitor of film essays and just video essays.
What a great word.
Yeah.
What a fucking fantastic use of that word. Progenitor.
Yeah. So if we're talking about, you know, people who have had a huge effect on the platform, I think he's quit now. He only made like a few videos and then stopped, but he kind of
He's
changed the
definitely
entire game.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah,
for
honorable
sure.
mentions, I think.
Fourth and fifth. Who do we have left?
Smosh and Filthy Frank.
I wanted to put Frank in fourth.
I want to put Frank.
Yeah,
in
Frank and
fourth.
then
Yeah,
Smosh.
yeah.
I agree.
Frank and fourth.
We all
All
agree
right.
on those. That's good.
Okay.
All right.
So top 5 YouTubers according to Trash Taste: MrBeast,
Not our favorite 5, but
Yeah.
5 influential.
MrBeast, PewDiePie, Casey Neistat, Filthy Frank, Smosh.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.